All right, so what I have here is a Civic LX or EX rear diffuser OEM from Honda. This is about $42, so I figured just to purchase it, to do this comparison video, and to compare and contrast it to the OEM Civic Sport diffuser. So the EX and LX is a lot simpler of a design. There's no fake vents or fake exhaust look to it. You just got this real clean angled stripe on the back here, this accent, and then the sides where the exhaust is on like the Sport Touring is just flat. You know, it's just a flat piece of plastic. The OEM Sport diffuser that came with this car has this fake style, you know, it kind of looks good, the fake style diffuser edges here. But then it's got these fake exhaust, like vent looking pieces here. And I'm not really the biggest fan. That's the only like fake vent looking thing on the car, and everything else is functional. So today I think I'm gonna be switching out this diffuser with the LX/EX diffuser. See if I like it better. So if you take a look inside the rear of the OEM Sport bumper with the Sport diffuser on there, that's an interesting sticker on here from Honda. It says Type R. Even though it's not a Type R. But yeah, there's this like extra piece for the exhaust. You can see the exhaust over there. It's got like a turn down on it. This is maybe protecting for heat rising to the chassis, just to give it a better finished appearance. You only have a single exit exhaust on the Sport, so you only have one of these on one side. The other side of the diffuser is totally just squared off over here. And the LX/EX diffuser has a cutout there because the EX has a dual exhaust, and you can see it's got button holes on each side for, I believe, probably a mirrored image of this part on this side, and then a mirrored image on that side. But just an interesting comparison between the two, that this one over here is set up for dual exhaust no matter what the application is, and the Sport diffuser is unique to the Sport, so only gets the single exhaust with the K20C2 engine. So to take this off the OEM bumper, I'm going to take this exhaust piece off first. There's just two plastic clips holding it on, this piece here and this piece over here. But to get the OEM diffuser off, you have two Phillips head screws on the inside, one here, one on the other side here, and then you have a push pin here. Same thing on the other side, it's just shared with this exhaust piece here. And then you have all these little retaining features along the bumper down here. Another thing I think is worth noting, that the OEM Sport diffuser kind of sticks out a little bit. It's got this little bit of a bump, and it doesn't really follow the body line, so it kind of sticks out like it is a fake exhaust port, when the LX and EX diffuser here appears to, you know, it's not going to bump out as much. It's going to kind of contour the rear bumper. It's going to definitely look less aggressive. I'm going to get it on there, see how I like it, but I'm in the middle of doing my hitch install, so I'm going to be cutting the hole for the hitch and this one first, not cutting up my OEM Sport diffuser to start, but I'll show you how to remove it from the bumper. I'll cut this one for the hitch, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so to start, I'm going to remove the Phillips head screws from the rear. Next, you're going to want to remove all the plastic push pins underneath the bumper. That will release the OEM rear kind of muffler shield, and now we can flip the bumper back on over and start pushing it out for the release tabs. Alright guys, so it's been about 6 months since I filmed the first part of this video. Really had some time to digest it and give my honest thoughts on it. So with that said, I do really like the LX/EX diffuser. a lot better than the OEM Sport one. I had a comment on a previous video and somebody summarized it perfectly. They said the OEM Sport diffuser is just trying too hard, and I totally agree with that, because the OEM Sport diffuser had like the fake exhaust vents on the outsides that kind of protruded from the rear of the car, and just has like a fake diffuser in the middle, which I didn't mind too much, but the fake exhaust area is what really bothered me on that. So I think that this LX diffuser with the addition of the OEM duckbill on top really makes this car look clean. I think this diffuser looks great with the hitch. Very, very subtle look with the receiver sticking out there. Of course, coming to the side, you can see it sticks out not at all. Like Sport one would have a little bit of a bulge out from the body line there, when the OEM LX one here contours the body nice and smooth. It doesn't scream anything fake. It's just a, you know, for the price of this, it really is a no-brainer for me to swap it over. It makes the car look a lot cleaner and not trying to be something it's not. So you can see the exhaust tip just ever so visible below the bottom of it. And I'll be honest, when I first ordered this, I saw a Instagram profile named Daryl.fl2, and he was probably the first one in the 11th gen to put a single exit exhaust on a hatchback that came with a single exhaust from the factory. So there's a lot of people that put the Sport Touring diffuser on in the middle and leave the sides open, and they can do their dual exhaust out the sides there, but there's no clean solution on the market for a single exit exhaust still, as I'm making this video in 2024. So these are pictures from his Instagram right now on the screen, and he basically took an LX diffuser, basically took a hole saw to it so he could fit up a 3.5-inch vibrant exhaust tip to the factory exhaust system to come out and give it a much more OEM plus look. That was originally my plan with this car. I wanted to do something like that. However, after getting this on the car, I think it looks pretty good as is, and I am very worried about trying to put a hole saw and the edge finish from what a hole saw would do on this plastic. I really just can't convince myself to make that cut to this car and have to have that hole saw perfectly centered to where the exhaust, and then you need to delete the muffler, or you just cut the tip off and weld a vibrant tip to it, or use some kind of coupling. But I definitely think he did it the cleanest I've ever seen so far. That was my plan with this car. However, I think it looks super clean without it, and it hasn't really bothered me as much as I thought. So I kind of jumped ship on that plan and just plan to run the OEM setup just like this. Car is filthy right now, but here's another look at it. I've done a ton of towing with it this summer. I have 2 different trailers I tow with this car. It's done a great job. The hitch setup with the electrical connections below. If you haven't seen the video on the install for those, check them out in the description below. But overall, real clean look to the rear of this car. I didn't think I would like just the base model LX diffuser as much as I do, but I really think it simplifies the rear of the car. It makes you focus on the other lines of the car other than screaming fake exhaust at the bottom. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this diffuser better, or do you like the OEM Sport diffuser better? I think it's worth noting though, I don't even know if you can get this diffuser on a new car anymore in 2025. They have the base model Sport, then they have the Sport Hybrid, and then they have the Sport Touring Hybrid, which I think all get the fake style diffuser that was on this car prior to this swapping this one on. I'll leave the part number in the description below for this part. I said it was like $42 plus shipping to get it to me, so really a no-brainer, really a low-cost part to try out if you're on the fence about it. And if you do want to go for it and try to make a clean single exit exhaust and you mess up, you're not wasting a ton of money. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.